Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with your public health specialist JJ. Today I'm going to be talking about breastfeeding again, and specifically I'm going to talk about things that can increase your breast milk supply. So what's called a galactagogue, meaning it increases milk flow and increases the amount of milk and how much you have. So breastfeeding is what's recommended for babies. Breast is best according to all of the different bodies around the world. Breastfeeding is the first option. It's the best for the baby. It's individualized. The mother makes specific breast milk for her baby, and it has all of the nutrients and fats and omegas and vitamins and minerals and immune cells and everything in there specifically for that baby. It gives much more benefits than any other feed that you might be able to get as a product. Breast is best. Breastfeeding, breast milk is the best food for a baby. So the recommendation is to 6 months, exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. You can go further. You can go to 2 years or 4 years or 5 years. My daughter, she drank 3.5 years. She drank milk. That is not exclusive. She was only exclusive for 6 months. Then she started being interested in food, and we gave her food. Food before 1 is for fun. They play, they use it, they will eat some, they won't eat some. So those are some of the recommendations, things that as dietitians will talk about. You can breastfeed for much longer periods. After 6 months or after 1 year, breastfeeding is more for when they are sick, when they are dehydrated. Night feeds to soothe, to calm them down when they have gotten hurt. The breastfeeding will help for bonding, and just it will decrease gradually, and then it will stop altogether. It will become only when they are sick, or only when they are hurt, or only when they are waking up at night or had a nightmare or something. So it will really decrease, and sustained or long-term breastfeeding is really beneficial for the bones, for the teeth, for the brain, for growth, for development. So look into it. It is something that is talked about, that is also recommended. The WHO recommends exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months, but continue breastfeeding for up to 2 years. So that is why I'm going to talk about breast milk and how to increase breast milk production and how to have sustained breast milk production. So galactagogues increase breast milk, and it's easy things that you can take in, easy things that you can drink every day. So the basic things is very high fluid intake, very high fiber intake, and having enough calcium, foods, proteins, and enough iron. So this you can all get from a whole food, plant-based diet. If you've watched any of my other videos, this is what I go back to, is the whole foods plant-based diet, because that is what we have been created to consume. You see all the problems in the world when factory produced products come in to us. All of the different chemicals, the animal products, we see what happens in the world. I'm not against animal products. They have their place. They have a spot where and how you can use them, but generally the things that you can get in the stores and the shops, commercially available, whole food plant-based would be the way to go. So the fruits and vegetables, lots of fiber, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, lots of fluid, lots of calcium, lots of iron, lots of protein, lots of fats. It's all in there in the fruits and vegetables. So if you take that in, you will get enough fiber. You should get enough fluid as well. To add into that the nuts and the legumes for your proteins and your extra minerals and your omegas as well. So what really increases breast milk? Fluid. Lots and lots and lots of fluids. So the more fluid you can drink, the better. Then also things like fiber. So as I said, the whole foods plant-based diet will give you lots and lots of fiber, at least 40 to 50 grams of fiber a day. And also fats, good fats. So fats you find in many different places. You also find fats in fruit like avocados, durian, jackfruit, olives, passion fruit, raisins. The dried fruits have lots of fat as well. So those are just some of the fruits. Then your nuts and your seeds have very high fat content, especially DHA, EPA, your omega-3s, your omega-6s, that is needed for your child's brain development. DHA is especially important, omega-3s, and these you find in your seeds. So chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are also high in iron. Sesame seeds are one of the highest in omega-3 that you can find. Poppy seeds, any different kind of seed is wonderful for fats. Flaxseed is one that's extremely high in omega-3 and DHA, and it can also help it's a galactagogue, so it helps with breast milk production. So there are also some other seeds that you might not have heard about. So fennel seeds, which are called black seeds, and anise seeds, those are also fantastic as a galactagogue to help increase breast milk production. Just something else as well, pumpkin seeds are antifungal, so it can help to get rid of fungus or worms if you have intestinal worms. Black seed is just a fantastic immune modulator, so it helps your immune system to function and to work like it should, and to help your body fight disease. So black seed, anise seed is also fantastic. Anise seed tastes like licorice, and you can just eat it like it is, and it is a potent galactagogue. Then your nuts. Nuts are also wonderfully high in fats, and they can help your breast milk as well. So all the different kinds of nuts, cashew, almond. You can also make milk from these, especially almonds are nice to make a milk from, and cashew milk is delicious. You can make it at home. You just add your nuts, you can soak them for a while, then you add your nuts, you add some water, and you blend it together. Depending on how thick you want it, you'll add more or less water to the nuts, and then you just blend it together. Oats is also good for breast milk production. High fiber, high nutrient content, high fluid content. You can also make your own oat milk the same way. You add your dry oats, you add some water, you can add some honey to make it sweeter, and then you just blend it together. Then goat's rue, which is from the legume family, the leaves, are also a galactagogue. Silymarin or milk thistle, good for your liver. It's liver support, and in that way it also supports your breast milk production. Then fennel and dill, which are often seen together, they are also galactagogues. They help with breast milk production. Then, as I said, anise seed, black seeds, flax seeds especially, they're also wonderful for breast milk production. Then your greens, your green vegetables are very high in minerals. So your spinaches, your collard greens, your beet greens, your broccoli, kale, all of those green leafy veg is wonderful. They have lots of minerals, lots of water, lots of calcium, and a baby needs lots of calcium for their teeth and their bone development, their brain development. It's also high in iron, vitamin C, your orange and your reds, vegetables and fruit as well. Berries are wonderful. They are high in vitamins and high in fluid and high in fiber, so that can help increase your breast milk production. So just a side note, the mother's body will first give nutrients and minerals in the breast milk to the baby. If they don't have enough coming in, they will take from the mother's body to give to the baby through the breast milk. So you need to take in really high nutrient and mineral content foods so that you get enough as well as the baby. So that the breast milk is high in vitamins and minerals, you need to eat more of these good things. Then chickpeas and lentils, they are also galactagogue. They're also high in protein and amino acids, and they can support breast milk production, as well as the grains. So some ancient grains like barley and rice, millet, they are wonderful galactagogues, and they help stimulate blood flow. They also help to produce dopamine and serotonin, and that helps also to make more breast milk. So I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions, pop them down here. So, and as always, stay healthy, and to God be the glory.